guys, I'm Alex from Harmony Wired, and today I'm going to be showing you some tools that we're going to be using for some basic wire wrapping techniques. The first tool is this one here, which is called your chain nose pliers. It's got a flat inside, tapered nose, and it's got some side cutters on it. Under a bind, I've actually done a full cage with this one tool by itself, given it's not as fun or as easy having the other ones. This one's actually really good for doing really sharp turns. So I'll show you real quick how I can do a nice little angle like that on the wire. It's also really good for manipulating the wire without causing too much damage to the silver plating or the coating on some of the colored wires. And the next one we're going to be talking about is our round nose pliers. The round nose pliers here have a tapered cone nose. It's also smooth, and these are good for working with bales like the tops of the cages that we're going to be eventually learning. And the final ones, I have two types here. These are some side cutters or flush cutters. The reason why I wanted to show you two types is this one came in a set of these three, or with these other two, and what they do is if you use this flat edge over here and you cut your wire, one end of it is going to be sharp. It's going to kind of cut it at almost like in a V shape, but the opposite side is going to be a nice flat flush cut. So this is nice when you want to do some finish work. When you're finishing up, you want to do most of your cuts or whatever you're working on your piece, you want to have this nice flat end of the wire there. So these ones here, they're a little too small for my hands. It kind of it's just not comfortable, and when I cut with them, I have to put extra pressure into it. And, it's just not my cup of tea when it comes to cutters. On this one here, it is some flush cutters that I bought separately. They were relatively inexpensive. They were only $5 for this one, and I found it at Walmart. So there are a lot of better quality tools and cutters out there, but for something simplistic, inexpensive to get your practice in, this is what I've started with, and I actually continue to use them. I haven't made the investment yet to really get some nice tools, but they are out there. So with these ones here, because the handles are bigger, I can cut more multiple wires. I usually only cut up to 20 gauge with these wires. Or multiples of thinner wires. When you get into heavier gauge wires like 18 and up, and you're cutting multiple wires, it can actually damage your cutters. So you want to make sure if you get if you're working with heavier gauge wire, you want the proper tools for that, which I will be showing you in another video. Okay, so those are the three basic tools that we're going to be using for wire wrapping. Thank you guys for watching the video. We're an Oregon-based company, so we're going to be hitting up spots like the Oregon Caves. We're going to be visiting other crystal shops around the valley, and we're going to be asking things like their origin stories, eventually get into talking to different Reikis and people that specialize in different kind of energies, and so this could be like a medley of things for us to explore. But if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.